Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I was trying to wait for somebody. I was trying to wait for somebody to come in before I started to go live, but nobody's here. Nobody's in yet, and it's already been a minute and two. Excuse me. It's already been a minute and 40 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go get started. Team Grind, how you living? It's the Kid Ready Kid, and I'm back with another album for album live stream. You find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share your social medias. Also follow me on all my social media accounts. Links in the description being be it it will be in the description box below, all my social medias. And also, you can see we're still in the same settings. So, but instead of me sitting on my bed today, I'm sitting at my computer today for laptop, not a computer. I'm sitting here because I'm trying to connect to the internet, but that depends on my laptop if it's going to let me do that today, because I'm gonna take a suggestion from a friend of mine. Instead of me singing the songs, I'm gonna try to have the song play in the background. I said I got one person here, hello. And also, if you're new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the comment as you come in. But anyway, for those who don't know, for those who don't know, I'm doing Ice Cube versus Scarface today. I feel like this was a very fun and interesting matchup, and I see other artists talk about this matchup. I figure why not do a matchup of my own, and also so people know this is only two albums. Yeah, I mean I'll say it like this: this video does better than my highest view video as far as this live stream come, which is at 160 views, which is the Ja Rule versus Plies Part One. If this video does better than that video, I'm gonna come back and I'll come back with a part two. But those are my big shoes to fill. But anyway, though, yeah, I see I got two viewers. I'm saying, hit the like button. I'm saying, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Also, leave some of the conversation below. But okay, let me go ahead and get into the bit of the ground rules. I let people know the ground rules every time I do a live stream. The ground rules is this: I don't count intros, outros, or interlude unless the rapper is rapping over them or singing over them. And I do not count skits. And also, my rating system is fire being the highest, good being the second higher rating, okay being the middle, and then like being my lowest rating. I want people to keep this in mind. This is all done in good fun. These are just my opinion. It doesn't make what I say ground rule or anything else. So I might feel something about something, but you might feel differently about it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and kick this off. I'm gonna start off with Ice Cube first. The Lethal Injection album is gonna be lit. I'm gonna go Ice Cube, Scarface, back to Ice Cube, back to Scarface. The pretty much get my final verdict on the verses of a round. So that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, the first track is the intro track. Like, it was 15 seconds long. Nobody rapped over it. Nobody sang over it. So this one didn't really count. Second track is really dope. Like I said, if my computer was acting right, I would play the song. I would play the song for y'all, but my computer tripping, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my opinion on it. Really dope. I feel like this was a good track. It was a good way to start off. It's a good way to start off the album, but I don't have much to say about it. So move on to track three, Ghetto Bird. Ghetto Bird is a song where Ice Cube doing a storytelling. It's a storytelling track where Ice Cube basically he getting chased by the police, and he try to maneuver and fool the Ghetto Bird. A Ghetto Bird is code for a police helicopter that chasing a criminal. Basically, he's saying is y'all chasing me for a BS cause. So he said, "F you and your Ghetto Bird." So in the midst of the song, he is jumping fences, he going through houses, he had to jack somebody's car, or in order to get away, he laid low at some chick house. So get a bird. I get that one good. Moving on to track 4. Oh, coming for the west side, west side. Sorry, the computer tripping, so you have to deal with my singing. You know how we do it. I'm gonna be a young bull for a second. The first time I heard this song was from GTA 5, which was on the West Coast Classic radio station. That was my first time ever hearing the song. And the song is very chilled. It's very laid back. This is something that you could definitely just ride around, just listen to, especially with the I should look up and see if that was a sample or something. But anyway, that them background vocals also kind of bring life to the song a little bit. So, in my honest opinion, it's a laid back song. The beat is fire. I like the background vocals, and the and the verses and the chorus is just very like smooth. Um, you know how we do it. I get at a fire. Moving on to track 5, K bitch. This is pretty much Ice Cube giving his preference as far as when it comes to women. Diff, he not a K bitch is basically code for a white woman. He's saying in the song he's not interested in white women. He had no problem with white women being a fan of his music, but he had no interest in dating them or sleeping with them. K bitch, it get a fire from me. This might be a controversial take, but it gets a fire from me. All right, moving on. Track 6, Bob Gunn, What Nation, featured George Clinton. I'm not familiar with George Clinton. If all my OGs leave a comment section below who is George Clinton. I'm not familiar who George Clinton is, but this seemed like it was just meant to be the party track of the album. To me, it was just okay. It wasn't bad. I just felt like it was an okay song. Track 7, What Can I Do? Basically, the world is what it is when it comes to everyday life. What can I do about it? No, I'm tripping. Basically, I'm tripping. He talking about Ice Cube. That this another song. Ice Cube would talk about what can he do? What kind of stuff can he get to now that he out of jail? So it's a pretty fun song. I give it a good. Track 8, Little as G. Basically, I can compare if I can. I compare this to kind of like kind of like the storytelling of Shorty Want to Be a Thug from Tupac. It basically he talked about this little kid who grew up in the hood, get involved into the whole gangster lifestyle. He not listening to nobody, what nobody telling him and all that. You know, he get in trouble one few times. He figure it's nothing, but eventually he get caught up, get sent to jail, and next thing you know is he doing time. Well, I think with his girl or his I think it said it was his girl. I'm sorry. I listened to the track one time. I think Ice Cube said he ended up in jail with his girl. Yeah, I gave this a good. It's a very good storytelling track, and it tells a cautionary tale. All right, moving on. Track 9, Make It Rough, Make It Smooth. Pretty much given featuring KD. Ice Cube and KD pretty much go back and forth to the contractor style of being the smooth cat versus being versus being a roughneck. Ice Cube he feel like being a roughneck. That's what it is. That's what real hip hop is. That's what real street stuff is. When you're a roughneck, make it smooth. KD side of the track, he's basically giving a contrast to it, like how being smooth is cool too, and you shouldn't take a smooth dude for granted just because he prefer like to get women rather than to commit a crime. I feel like KD and Ice Cube work very well off each other. I like the concept of being a roughneck and being a smooth cat. Because basically, I ain't gonna lie to you. At one point in my life, I want to be either one of these dudes, but I chose. I came to reality who I was as a person. But not enough about me. I get this track a fire. I feel like I said, Ice Cube and KD did well with the concept. All right, for the track 10, down for whatever. He tell three different stories. He talk about being down for whatever, whether it be some street stuff or being down for whatever when it comes getting up with a chick and having sex. I gave this a good. Moving on, track 11, enemy. Basically, he's talking about how black people um can come together when it comes with time to go against a common enemy. It's a very, like I said, it's a very pro black song. Matter of fact, this whole album is pro black. But I'm gonna get it to the next enemy. I get at a good when I get to heaven. In this track, Ice Cube basically calls out the contradiction behind Christianity, how Christianity contradicts itself, how Christianity was given to black people from white slave owners, and how they are off the time slave half the time the church people judge people by how the way they dress. So I gave this track good. I gave this a good. To be honest with you, Lethal Interjection. Like I said, this is my first time ever listening to this album. The album came out the same year I was born. I think this album is a classic. It had, like I said, it had a lot of Lethal Injection. The album cover is kid with headphones and Ice Cube pretty much inserting the music he should be listening to. Like I said, this album got a lot of pro black undertone to it. It's not afraid, to hit you in the face with it. Lethal Injection, I think this is a classic album. All right, move on to its opponent, that being The Diary, Scarface album. The intro, like I said, nothing's happened on the intro. So the intro don't count. So I'm pretty much gonna skip on to it. Track 2. Rat-tat-tat-tat till your ass hit the motherfucking flow. Here comes a white sheet. Basically, Scarface saying you tried them, you gotta go. White sheet, I get at a good. Track 3, No Tears. Basically, a dude can't run out being a tough guy, want to talk all the tough talk. Then when it's time for him to die, he want to cry about it. No Tears, I get at a good. Um, track 4. You fucking run, let me get your ass like Jesse James. Think it's a motherfucking game. Yo, I remember my dad blasting this through the stereo system of his Cadillac, this white Cadillac he had when I was a kid. And I can remember this song vividly because he played it all the time. Jesse James, I get it's a fire. I'm about to look up later who Jesse James is. Track 5, G's. When you walk outside, what do you see? A whole bunch of G's, basically giving a backstory of the area the environment he grew up in. I get it's a good. Track 6, I seen a man die. Yo, when I tell y'all this track right here is one of the ones, that track right here is the one that was, especially that third verse. Scarface third verse on the song is one of the best verses I have ever heard in my life. Where he give you a very vivid detail of what a man going through as he taking his last breath, and he about to get ready to leave Earth. Man, I tell you that track, that track 3 give me chills, man. Horror, like some horrorcore type stuff, man. Track, but like I said, I seen a man die. I get at a fire. Easy, like one of the most standout tracks I have ever heard on the album. Excuse me, y'all. I'm finna try to log on to YouTube so I can play some of the songs in the background, but I'm not gonna play them too long because like I said, I'm not trying to get copyright strike or anything. But I'm gonna play the songs in the background so y'all can be able to follow me more. But until the computer upload, like I said, track 6, I see the man die, fire. Track 7, 1. I get it a good. Track 8. track 8 is probably my favorite track on this album, Going Down. The track is about it had this I didn't know it was a sample, but it's got the sample of 99 balloons, which is actually like some kind of German song. Bro, the way Scarface flipped this, it took, oh my goodness, I wish my computer was working out. I'll upload it, I'll show y'all the song, but the way Scarface flipped this sample was absolute genius. Absolute genius. I get it's a good. Track 9, one time interlude. Like I said, I don't count interludes unless they rapping and singing over them. So yeah. Track 10, arguably the best song on the album. Hint of the Dead Body featuring Deundre and Ice Cube. Niggas don't believe that song, that niggas wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. This track, Scarface is calling out the hypocrisy of mainstream media when it comes to hip hop, how they blame hip hop for the death and destruction in his community. And Scarface is saying like what we're saying in these rap songs is no different what you see in a Western movie. And he pretty much how he pretty much point out how the media never covers anything when white folks do something. He said, I see white folks from River Oaks get the gag. He said, let's peep the game from a different angle. Matt Dillon pulls pistol every time him someone tangle. So why you threaten me with some bullshit that ain't worse on your TV? So that you got, like I said, I gotta give it to Devin Dude who did an affection hood. Niggas don't believe that song, that niggas wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. Ice Cube in the track perfectly would put, like, once again he's called the hypocrisy basically of house niggas. He called Don Cornelius, calling him a sellout. Hand of the Dead Body, man, that gets a fire for me. Track 11, Mind Playing Tricks on Me 94. This is pretty much like a remix version of Mind Playing Tricks on Me, the legendary track with Ghetto Boys, but this time the beat is updated and remastered. And he gives a whole 3 new verse on this album. I mean on this track right here. Even though it might not be as legendary as the original, I still get it's a good. Excuse me. Moving on to track 12, Diary. I gave it an okay. I don't have much to say about that one. Track 13 is the outro. Like I said, no rapping on the outro, so that's automatic skip. So now I kind of got to give my verdict. Which album I think is better between Lethal Injection versus The Diary? To be honest with y'all, I'm kind of stumped. Like I'm kind of stumped. I don't know. Honestly, both of these albums is classics. Scarface got that real gangster rap to it, along with a little bit of real talk into it. And Ice Cube had the pro black undertone in that Lethal Injection album. Ah, man, I know. I got to pick a winner, but I don't know, man. This one's tough. I got to pick a winner. I can't say it's a tie. We, oh we. Um, I probably have to go with the slightest, but by this much, by this much. I'm talking about to my fingernail, to my other fingernail, man. About this much, I would have to get an edge to lethal injection. I'll say I'll give it to lethal injection. Oh my goodness, that was actually a tough one. All right, moving on to the laugh now and Cry Later album. Definition of the West Coast intro. Like I said, none really went on with this one. And so this one gets a skip. Track 2, Why We Thug. It's Ice Cube calling out the hypocrisy of the government. Y'all gave us guns and gave us drugs. Y'all wonder why we thug. Then y'all want to come around here and mess with us. I remember this when I remember when the track came out when I was in I was in 6th grade. Yeah, I was in 6th grade when this album came out. This song still holds up today. I get it's good. Track 3, Smoke Some Weed. But I would think that Smoke Some Weed would be annoying, but it actually adds to the track. And honestly, it kind of low key makes you want to smoke. So one should I smoke some weed? Smoke some weed. I get it's good. Track 4 is Dom the next skit. This is Mike Epps, doing what Mike Epps does, being funny. Moving on, track 5, Child Support. Hey yo, Ice Cube effectively ripped this track right here. Child Support, man. He take the Biggie sample. Ain't no kings in this rap game. They all my children, just a bunch of siblings. He used that as the sample, and he used it as a scheme. Basically crowning himself the father of gangster rap and how he disciplined his kids. Child Support, I get at a good. Track 6 is the skit 2 decades ago. So that like I said, don't count skits. Track 7, Doing What's Supposed to Do. Basically, he talk about his swag, his jewelry, his nice car, and doing what it's supposed to do, which is attract the women that it's supposed to attract. I get it good. Track 8, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Ice Cube returned a cautionary 12 of the living fast lifestyle. Basically, his mother telling him to chill out. Other people around him telling him to chill out, but he don't care. He gonna do what he want to do. He gonna live his life how he want to. And basically, it's about having to live with the consequences of those actions, and end up landing up in jail. And now the whole world is moving on without him. And he basically got to cry himself in jail. Laugh now, cry later. I get out of fire. Track 9, Stop Snitching. I thought that was okay. Moving on to track 10. Nigga, he's to stop snitching. All that Joe Jackie that you were doing. If you scared, go to church. You do the job with Danger where you took it. If you were scared, motherfucker, go to church. Go to church. If you were gutter, motherfucker, do your dirt. Do your dirt. If you were down, motherfucker, put in work. Put in work. If you were crazy, motherfucker, go berserk. Bro, this is a standout track right here. Snoop Dogg killed it with his verse. Lil Jon killed it with the hook and the beat. Ice Cube killed his verse. Go to church, gets a fire. That's all there is to say about it. All right, moving on. Move on to track 11, the nigga trap. The hood is a nigga trap. If we try to take the cheese, here comes the police. I get it's a good. Track 12, History of Violence. It's a skit where we talking about the history of violence towards black people. Like I said, Ice Cube albums for the most part always had a pro-black undertones, which I very much appreciate. Track 13, Growing Up. Ice Cube is giving his backstory on how he grew up in the rap game. He went from rocking parties, meeting Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre introduced him to Eazy-E, and how AWA became a thing. He paid homage to Eazy-E and shouted out Lil Eazy-E. Growing Up, I get his track a good. It would have got a fire for me, but I don't know the sample he was using, but I wasn't a fan of that sample. But Growing Up, I get it good. Click Clack, Get Back. Track 14, I get it good. Track 15, The Game Lord. I get that one okay. Chrome and Paint, featuring Dub C. I'm gonna be real with you. Ice Cube was alright on the track, but this gets it good because of Dub C verse. I like Dub C verse on here. So Coleman Pay because of Dub C gets it good. Still the show. This seemed like this is supposed to be the party track of the album. If I get this one okay. Track 18, you got a lot of that feature Snoop Dogg. They talk about party, they talk about a woman who got a whole lot of ass and they ready to go party with her. I get it's a good. Track 19, Spin Policies, feature Dub C and Cocaine. Policy is as in we gatekeeping, we laying down the ground rules. You can't come over. Ice Cube talk about how white dudes can't come over here and do what they want to in a rap game, which is very which age very well in the day and age when it comes to hip hop music. Policies, I get at a good. Track 20, Holla at Your Boy. Saying he got that good work, that good, bad, ugly, whatever you want. He got it for you. I get at a good. Track 21, which I didn't know was a bonus track. And also, I should have said this at the beginning, but I also don't count bonus tracks. I want to do strictly start a song that was actually made onto the album, that actually made it to the album, not songs that were added on because they want to do a deluxe. But I didn't know that when I did the song, but here we are. Pocket Stay Fat, featuring Let's Scrap 'Em. It's a fun little song to bob your head to. I give it a good. Overall, laugh now, cry later. I'll say this is a good album. Track. I mean, not track. Move on to it is competition, which is Scarface album, The Fix. The Fix intro, like I said, just an intro. Nothing much going on here. Track 2, Safe. Safe is not Ice Cube, but Scarface. He pretty much give you the do's and the don'ts with how you move in the street. Don't touch the money. Don't touch the money in the safe. He telling you like how to move, what the kind of person you should look out when you're out here doing your dirt. Safe. I get at the good. Track 3, basically like a continuation of First Light of the Day. Basically, ain't nobody gonna stop me to what I'm trying to get. If I got to murder in cold blood and rob somebody to get it, I will do it in cold blood. I get it a good. Track 4, guess who possessed still niggas this whole it phase ball, BD Mac and Hove. The big B rag, the big B rag. Hey yo, guess who's back, man? This is one of Kanye's best tracks he produced right here. He killed the hook. Jay Z, Beanie Siegel, Scarface, all three dudes came in, gave 5 verses. Leave it in the conversation below. Who y'all think had the best verse on the song? To be real with you, I know a lot of people talk about Scarface and Jay Z verse. No, Jay Z, he had I'm on the block like I'm 8 feet tall. And Scarface started with an 8 ball. I gotta get this cake, dog. Where you think at grind mode? I want to fuck a fire hole and candy paint the 88. But Benny Singer verse get too mad, Benny Mac, please, all that pissy mattress shit. If I'm being, hey, I don't even know who had the best verse in the song. You know what? I'm just gonna give it a fire and move on. I don't know who had the best verse in the song. Track 5 on My Block. Basically, tell you the ups and downs of what's like going on the south side of Houston. He tell you the good. He tell you the bad. He tell you tragedy. He talk about how people used to act towards him. On My Block by Scarface gets a fire. Track 6, Keep Me Down. Basically, he talk about how he left out for certain people, but people ain't have his back in return. I give this one okay. I like the concept, but I give it an okay because I wasn't a huge fan of the instrumental. I heard better from Nods, so I'm gonna have to give this one okay. Track 7, bro. Track 7. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah. Track 7 is What Can I Do? This is the track where Scarface was talking about the tragedies of the what's going on in the hood, but what can you do about it? No, I get it's a good. Now this the one that I was supposed to be going. I'm going off about. It's a track 8 in between us featuring Nas and Tanya Herron. I thought this was a sample, but because I don't know who Tanya Herron is, but her voice sounds familiar to me. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look it up and see where do I know her from. But anyway, though, Nas is basically talking about building street fame and somebody take it for you, and a certain somebody that you take it from you ain't gonna see it coming because it's your own people. Basically, talking about how money, and jealousy and envy come between how they come between people. And that's basically the center focus of Scarface's verse 2. Yo, I get it's a fire. All right, track 9. Someday, how he talk about how he walked in the image of the Lord, but even though he say he's not perfect, but someday he will. I get it's a good. Track 10, sell out. Self-explanatory. You sold out to try to be the star that you think you was gonna become. I get it a good. Track 11, Kelly Price, Heaven. I get it a good. Uh excuse me. Track 12. It actually fit the old NWA track, I Ain't the One. It had the sample on it and everything. I ain't the one. I ain't the Ice Cube talking about I ain't the one that a female can play with. Scarface talking about I ain't the one that a nigga can play with. You're not for to bully me and try to play me. Try to play me out. Think I ain't gonna react to me like I'm a cool dude, but don't get twisted. I'll fuck you up. Featuring Dub C. I get it's a good. Track 13, Fix the outro. All right, it's time for me to get my final verdict. My final verdict between Laugh Now and Cry Later versus The Fix. I'm rolling with The Fix on this one. I enjoyed the Fix album a whole lot more than I enjoyed the Laugh Now and Cry Later album. So this is pretty much my verdict. Ice Cube, Lethal Injection versus The Diary. Off the slightest of edge, I give it to Lethal Injection. Now, when it comes to Laugh Now and Cry Later versus The Fix, I give it to The Fix. So my final verdict is when it comes to this album for album, I got it 1-1. Ice Cube took the first round, Scarface took the second round. If y'all want to see me come back with a part 2, maybe I could do like my homies versus Death Certificate or something like that. Leave in the comment section below if y'all want to see that. Well, that's the end of this live stream. I'm glad for the people who actually came in, took the time out to join me and join me. Sorry. Leave a comment section below, and also leave in the comments. Do you want to see an Ice Cube versus Scarface part 2? Leave in the comment section in this video. That's the end of this live stream. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share out your social medias. Remember, every season, grind season, underground takeover, man. Let's get it.